Take back the city of Tertium from hordes of bloodthirsty foes in this intense and brutal action shooter. Warhammer 40,000 Darktide is the new co-op focused experience from the award-winning team behind the Vermintide series. As Tertium falls, rejects will rise. Predecessor is a fast-paced action game that combines MOBA and FPS gameplay, putting you at the heart of the fight with strategic choice, third-person control, and immersive action. From the mind of Steve Winsu, Fangs is a 4v4 ever-evolving MOBA that focuses on hero-specific strategies where each skill shot is the difference between glory and defeat. Customize your playstyle by unlocking and alternating hero-specific augments. Let your choices spark victory.
All right, try to keep up, gang. I know the challenge.
Arena combat alone or with others. 1 to 4 players. Proudly defeat hordes of monsters and survive ever more diabolical chains of traps. Are you a streamer? Take care, your cat also participates in the competition. Join the epic journey of the Yuldaguk warriors to uncover the truth behind the Imjin War and end the war once and for all. Do Not Open is a terrifying first-person escape room experience based on randomness in puzzle combinations and classic survival horror mechanics, boosting replayability to discover the plot and lore. Each game will contain different rooms and puzzle variations, being different to solve. One v one fighting. Ninjas, pirates, robots, aliens, and more. Import your own characters. Create a party layer on new classes and uncover the mystery behind the seeming reappearance of a long-gone city in this classically styled RPG.
I detect numerous suitable
A story-driven open-world Lovecraftian horror and survival game with a sci-fi twist.
Caution, I'm detecting nearby life forms.
What kind of life forms?
Robox is an easy-to-play fast-action fierce fighting robot boxing game with breathtaking graphics. That will make you want to play again and again. Serval's friends are in danger and it's up to her to save the day. Progress through 12 action-packed platforming stages in this Kimono Friends project derivative work.
And enemies alike.
Ascend Reborn is an old-school third-person action RPG. Wage war as a brutal South warrior on your journey to ascension. The reign of the Titans has come to an end. The new gods have risen to claim ultimate power and need a champion. Will you rise to the challenge? Astronite is a 1-bit Metroidvania that combines action exploration puzzles and platforms. Recover the planet where you and yours lived before it was invaded by strange creatures. One Wheel Guy is a fun and challenging platforming game where you control a guy on a unicycle and try to guide him to the goal at the end of each level. Another farm roguelike is a 2D farming and crafting game with Rouge-like elements where your job is to earn as much money as possible to pay the rent. Start from scratch and build the most profitable farm you can make as soon as possible. Work hard to be able to afford the rent. Gran Turismo meets Wipeout meets StarCraft meets Monopoly. This is future vehicle technologies built upon simulated physics with track sector capture, resource ownership, racetime, vehicle upgrades, track abilities, vehicle tuning and modding. Welcome to real-time strategy racing. RTS Combat Troops VR is a fast and dynamic shooter game. Practice coordination, teamwork and survival skills on battlefields. Handle Modi FY aim and reload your weapon with real-life movements. Blue Oak Bridge features breathtaking 2D hand-painted art in a storybook world of powerful witches, ancient magic and royal secrets. Farm, forage and fish throughout the island of Eloria and use all you discover to brew potions, make, produce and help your new friends. Orebody Binder's Tale is a run-and-gun shooter with an authentic 8-bit aesthetic that takes place on the alien world of Orebody. As an orphaned BattleBot, players fight their way to the floating city of Galvanstad to confront their makers and avenge the death of their mentor. In this classic ice hockey simulation game from 1999, experience fast-paced motion-captured ice hockey action, full and bone-crunching player contact and complex team tactics as you lead your team to victory in the GHL Gremlin Hockey League. A mystical, heartfelt adventure for those of all ages. Action, combat quests and custom combos keeps your logic brain satisfied while the atmosphere and characters spark the interest of your right brain. Take a part in a flight trough, endless route of lightning sparks and explosive shells. Take on the battle with the furious inhabitants of outer space and conquer these places under wonderful cosmic Tunes in the Name of Glory. Joy Flight is an open-world arcade VR flight game where players will explore unlock runways with daring landings and complete missions across a large chain of islands free to play. Infinity Dao is a roguelike game set in the ancient Chinese immortal cultivation setting. Raise your realm, build powerful magic treasures combinations and synergies, kill thousands of monster and win the 30-minute game. A first-person horror mystery adventure game. Find a way to avoid your captors and escape a nightmarish dungeon in an original world and first video game created by Anatolio, an independent developer. In Flock of Dogs, ride flying dogs that live on a flying whale. Play mini-games or go on a roguelite adventure in this quirky top-down twin-stick game for 18 players. Online and/or locally. A bullet hell with its own set of mechanics and unique bosses. Gameplay-oriented and retro-themed. Complete with spine-tingling music. Dropship is a precision arcade flying game that will test your skills and nerves. A lunar lander with a gravity-bending twist, navigate through increasingly hazardous environments with your ship intact and get to the landing pad before your fuel supplies run out. Battle against chaotic bullet hell bosses with online strangers or friends. Customize your outfit or make and upload a boss for others to enjoy. Be careful and don't panic, someone will try to catch you and take you to hell. Wood breaks stone, stone smashes metal, and as always metal cut wood. An adventure through a map based on Jokenpo principles where if you use the right weapon on the right item enemy can you save resources and have bigger rewards. Ceaseless Night is a strategic roguelike that captures the essence of dungeon crawling in a bleak world. In a world of stolen sunlight, the flickering flames of a campfire lure unwitting travelers to face the dungeons below. Conquer the dungeons, defeat the Lich King, and end this ceaseless night. This is a liminal horror game where you are sent to supernatural dimensions. You must defeat the demon and his workers, though multiple levels, to escape and go back to your normal life. Battle Billiards is a billiards game where no one takes turns and everyone goes at the same time. Froggo Swing and Grapple is a side-scrolling platformer game about a little frog on an adventure to save his pet rock. Swing and grapple through the stages with Froggo's powerful and sticky tongue. It has a lot of possibilities for all players. Taxi driving is a hobby or a professional level. You can transport for a time or even without a time limit. If you want your own company, just buy some cars, hire employees, and become the best taxi entrepreneur in town. Join the Cool People Club in an epic quest to prove their coolness to the world. Dodge bullets, fight powerful foes, and determine your fate in this surreal 3D bullet hell adventure. Mop Garden's Veggie Cart is a fast-paced simulation game where you feed hungry bunnies lots of healthy vegetables. Can you feed them all in time? Boba Tea Shop Simulator. Manage recipe stock and customer satisfaction. You work the closing shift for a new ice cream parlor Cuppies that has been having strange occurrences recently. Quickly assemble every customer's favorite ice cream flavors and toppings before these strange occurrences get even worse. An imprisoned tyrant god risks to escape thanks to the help of his disciples. In a mission for your gods and your people, travel to his prison limbo, a powerful magical place, and stop his rising before it's too late, or your world will be ruined. What mysteries and keys to historical secrets are hidden underground in this interactive VR game? You will explore the roles of modern archaeologists, restoration experts, and reenactors. Discover dozens of unique artifacts dating back to the Battle of Kulikovo on this thrilling expedition. Explore a remote village and solve complex puzzles in the Whispering Valley, of folk horror point and click game. Delve into guilt and depression to investigate the village's deepest secret. You are Kevin Nash, criminal whose mission is to find million-dollar cash in several areas. You have limited time to find money and need avoid police cars. This is a game in which you use necromancy to control your soldiers and defeat enemy armies. Choose one of the random options to strengthen your troops. Push back the onrushing enemy army. This isn't your typical typing test. Unlock power-ups, create a loadout, and battle your way through prompts as fast and accurately as you can to allocate power-ups and strategically attack your opponents in an effort to slow them down. Strix STG is a communication synchronized bullet hell casual vertical scrolling shooting game. Let's aim to capture all 5 stages. The best feature of this game is the ability to play 2-player co-op online. A simple chat using two types of fixed phrases is prepared for role sharing. A point-and-click puzzle game with a touch of Christmas. In Cyndia Complex you will explore 5 different environments connected by a hub. Each level has its own mechanics, weapons, enemies and bosses. The Kelly small droids will, probably, guide you in your quest. Adolf Hitler, almost 80 years after his death, returns to suffer punishment for the Holocaust and his other crimes by becoming the object of torture for thousands of gamers from around the world. Welcome to Grand Traveler. This game is 2D top-down hack and slash RPG game and you can adventure now. Also many cute monster and NPC waiting for you. Winter is an adventure third-person game in medieval setting with intense gameplay and exciting combat system. Along the way you will meet creatures that will challenge you to fight and try to get your power. Fight the demons, overcome obstacles, complete the story. Defend against evil snails with a variety of plants in this tower defense while you have to make constant decisions how your enemies get stronger. The Ugly Ducling is a minimalist block-based exploration and horror game using the children's story The Ugly Duckling as a theme, where the player will need to find the lost pages of the protagonist's story in different biomes while surviving. Experience a unique mix of RPG and slot games. It is a post-apocalyptic game that takes place in 2025 on the soil of the Czech Republic. Maps range from 8 square kilometers to 400 square kilometers. The game will have Czech dubbing and all captions. It will also be published in English. Then just the subtitles. I plan to release updates often, hopefully that will be. Save Santa is an action 3D platformer where you need to help Santa collect all the gifts that the evil witch spread all over the world.
Oh my god.
A cyberpunk social deduction game in which players' voices are made unidentifiable. Perfectly copy your friend's speech patterns, mannerisms, and opinions to win in this intense experimental party game. Find out how well you really know your friends.
I am myself.
The anxiety is there.
Retro Gadgets is a gadget creation station where you invent, build, solder, code, and customize your own electrifying gadgets, then share them with the world. Think fast, type fast, create opportunity, and demolish your enemies. Pure 2D action with a freestyle combat system. A short psychological horror game about descending into a cave. Infiltrate a terrorist-occupied tower, airport, and shopping mall to get classified data and stop their plans. New features have been added to this revival of the home console version of Elevator Action Returns. A masterpiece 2D action game. Also features 2-player mode. The fourth installment of the #1 Rugby Union management game. Rugby Union Team Manager 4 gives you full control of managing your own rugby union team. Training schedules, coaches, physios, scouting, finances, sponsors, facilities, and more. Much more. Becoming a girl in a year, Shiley ended up transferring to a girls' academy in girls' clothes. A choice-based visual novel game about science division and the false ideology of knowledge. Each and every one of your choices will determine whether the disciplines will end in unity or complete division. The key to eternal knowledge is in your hands. An action-packed typing game where you shoot down UFOs, jets, birds, and more from your missile base. Unlock special equipment and take part in a dynamic storyline influenced by your targeting choices. A real-time WW2 naval and air warfare simulation game on tactical strategic level that features 18 scenarios covering Battle of Britain, Norwegian campaign, and Battle of the Atlantic.